Wilson.
Good morning.
Oh, hold on one second. I don't know Woodward. I need to find out what courtroom she's.
Kia Woodward.
Yeah, I don't see her.
I have like 5 days today.
Yeah, that's fine. Name?
Last name. You still cover GLNO, right?
But we got G and L, but we have
Maurice Little.
Maurice Little. He's here. Yeah, he's here. I just don't see him on the docket. We'll check you in. All right.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm in 334, 38 here and
All right. Very well, Sharon. I got to check.
Yes.
my phone prosecutor.
You can just check him. It's Miss Walker today.
All right, I'll call Sharon.
All right, there we go. Miss Walker, Officer Marvin,
together?
he's here. Let me ask this, Miss Woodward, Miss Woodard,
That landlord's in it.
Woodard, can you unmute yourself, please? Keita Woodard?
Yes, I'm sorry. It's supposed to be Ricardo Lee.
Okay, that
My
helps.
mom's phone.
Ricardo Lee, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, go ahead, Mr.
Good morning. The Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins is presiding. While Zoom is in session, there will be no driving, no inappropriate appearance of any kind, no head coverings unless they represent religious purpose. If you have a do-rag or any kind of head covering right now that does not represent religious purpose, please remove it. No eating, drinking, sleeping, smoking, white t-shirts or hoodies. Please take heed to the instructions. Court is in session. Good morning, Judge.
Another docket judge. I don't see.
You don't see him on there either?
Judge, I hate to interrupt. I have Maurice Little on my docket.
Everybody's got them, but us. All right, let's get going. All right, good morning, everyone. What I'm gonna do the best I can to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. I'm gonna try to get you out in the order that you came in. Are we ready? Okay, let's start with the city of Detroit versus Jacel Persio, case number SP1 4617871, and state of Michigan versus Jacel Persio, case number SX46668331. Appearance for the record, please.
Victoria McLean, P 43446, on behalf of the defendant, Miss Persio, Your Honor, Persio.
Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. The purposes of arraignment, counselor?
I waive the reading and my client stands mute.
Will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. I will say that your client has also a no insurance that was alleged of. Oh, that was old. Oh, so no, that let me see that. Oh, we have an informal hearing on that on the 14th.
Yeah, there's a new one, Your Honor. Yes.
Okay, so that's is that encompassing this deal, or Ms. Walker, or not?
Shana Walker, P53794, on behalf of the people. We did not discuss the insurance, Judge. We only discussed the fact that she does have a valid permit. For those reasons, the people would ask for a stipulation of probable cause and would request this court to dismiss.
Okay, so you stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the no valid, the driver's license never acquired?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond, and this time I'm gonna dismiss the case for, providing valid documentation. Your client still has that no insurance proof, and that is at a set for an informal hearing on 4/14/2026 at 9:30 in courtroom 220. If it's nothing further, Counselor, best of luck to you and your client. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for getting me through. Miss Walker, too. Thank you.
Thank you. Judge, for some reason, Marvin computer, he was removed from today and set for 4/28 for free trial with the rest of his tickets. That's why he not on our count.
Very well.
They might have older counts.
City of Detroit versus Catera Green, case number SP 169-74381. Good morning to you. State your name for the record, please. Is she here?
Catera Green. Hold on, I'm sorry. Camera going.
Catera Green. Good morning to you, Ms. Green. Today is date and time set for a review. You were ordered to pay $240. Allowed you to get into a payment plan, and we've been down this road a few times and nothing's been done.
You have to say for yourself.
Let's pass it. Let's pass it.
And then you appointed my recent attorney too.
Oh, I did.
Yes, this is some reason you want him to have counsel.
All right. This is the City of Detroit versus Maurice Griffin, case number SP 174-26931, SP 175-78152, SP 181-4815, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Griffin.
Maurice Griffin.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. You give your client a $0 bond. I counted 5 cases into the record, one of which is an expired plate. I wouldn't have any issue with setting the default of expired plate aside if the city has no objection. Mr. Griffin, Mr. Berry is going to attempt to get you an updated offer. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. Give him a $0 bond. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, sir, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with him. You let us know what you want to do when you, okay?
Okay.
When you see the prompt, join the room. We'll pass the matter.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I need to get up sometimes. I appreciate you. Man.
Elijah Gayton, he's set for trial. Mr. Gayton, we're going to give the officers a half-hour grace period from 9 to 9:30. If the officer appears, we'll get you in with an attorney. If the officer does not appear, we'll get you out of here, all right? Yes, good morning. Good morning to you too, Your Honor. Lynn Grayson, we got the same thing. On Grayson's license, please. Good morning to you, Miss Grayson. Somebody's got to mute their device, please, or mute it, or cut your telephone, or mute your TV, please. This is the City of Detroit versus Byron Langden, case numbers SP 184-5028, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 187-46621. Appearance for the record, please.
Byron Langden. Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. May it please the Honorable Court, Sherika Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mr. Langden.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Langdon. State your name for the record, please.
Byron Langden.
All right, Mr. Langdon, today is the date, and good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. I'm going to enter not guilty on your behalf, give you a $0 bond. Ms. Harris, there's 3 civil infractions, one of which is a no insurance proof that does have a $45 reinstatement fee on there. There are an expired plate, no insurance proof, and no valid registration. I wouldn't have any issue with allowing Mr. Langden to be heard on those matters if the city has no objection. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, Mr. Langden, with Ms. Harris. She's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Breakout room, he's in there, Ms. Harris. We'll pass the matter. Run her license, please. Ms. Green, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Green. Ms. Green, turn your camera on, please. Giving you an opportunity to pay these matters and deal with this multiple times, and nothing has been done.
No, I remember I had paid the wrong thing, and then like something just recently came up, so I came back to ask for like more time, like until at least like May.
All right, Ms. Green, one more time, May the 11th.
Okay.
At 8:25. I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, too.
Judge, this is Officer Roby on the phone. This person is Randy Gayton.
Gayton, yes. Yes.
He's dismissing.
No recollection.
Say no recollection. No recollection.
Very good. Be safe.
Be safe. Yes, yes.
All right, we're just waiting on an attorney.
Raise phone on the floor.
Yes.
I can take it. Thank you. Yes, we have afternoon. You don't have afternoon docket.
Sure, it's not up here.
It's not.
Told you I told Ms. Mathis I went to that. Let's go back on the record. Did he fall off?
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Barry, your client, Mr. Dion Griffin, did he fall off? Looks like he fell off.
It looks like he fell off. And he has valid documents. We'd ask the court to confirm his license, and if he does, then all matters will be dismissed.
Can we confirm Dion Griffin's license? Is Dion Griffin there?
Yes, how you doing?
Are you back? Okay. All right, can we run Dion Griffin's license, please? All right, let's continue on with someone else. We'll get that license run, please. This is the city of Detroit versus Vanessa Greer. Case numbers SP 1873281, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Greer.
Vanessa Darcel Greer, are you there? You have to unmute yourself, start your camera, please. Start your camera, Miss Vanessa Greer. We're gonna pass you up.
Oh, okay.
Now, can you sit up?
Can you hear
please?
me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Lay back.
Can you sit up,
I'm
please?
sitting in a chair.
Good man, I love him.
You don't have to get off. Good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Vanessa Darcel Greer.
All right, good morning to you. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna give you a $0 bond. Ms. Greer, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to it. When you see the prompt, join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. She owes 2 civil infractions. Also, Mr. Berry, expired plates and failure to use turn signal. They're too old to deal with. Just to let your client know. Join the room. We'll pass. All right. Let's go back on the record with. All right, we gotta be quiet, please. No talking in court. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Langden. Mr. Langden, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do? Is he valid?
We respectfully requesting permission to pay the reinstatement fees up front and a pretrial date.
All right, I'm going to allow you to pay the refee up front, Mr. Langdon. You have to come down to the courthouse and give that $45 to the window. There's no better way that I can allow you to do that. Pay the refee up front, see if you can get a valid driver's license. If the Secretary of State doesn't give you a valid driver's license after you pay that refee, you can ask them for a printout and they can give you a printout of everything affecting your license. I'm going to give you a pretrial date of April the 30th, 2026 at 8:30. If you don't have any further questions, you have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. City of Detroit versus Ricardo Sean Lee. Case numbers SP 1100613, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1430120, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1569514, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1652841. Luchi's. Oh, can you run his license? Appearing for the record, please.
Hi, Ricardo Lee.
And Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lee.
Good morning to you, Mr. Lee. Day is date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant.
Purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. Respectfully request that the warrant be recalled.
I'm gonna recall any and all warrants, give you a $0 bond, Mr. Lee. Put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. We'll pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Maurice Griffin. Mr. Griffin, you have a valid driver's license. I'm going to dismiss your cases for providing valid documentation, but you still owe the court a handful of tickets for old tickets that you had, okay?
So they don't dismiss them?
No, they're not gonna dismiss those. Well, I'm not gonna dismiss them because they're old. You should have taken care of them a long time ago.
Okay.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor,
Yeah, I see. She's back.
we were unable to, she was frozen in the breakout room.
I'm gonna let her back in and see if it works better now. Turn your camera off, Miss Greer. Leave your camera off. I'm gonna try to put you in the breakout room. You have to unmute yourself though, and try to put you back in the breakout room with Mr. Berry. All right, join the room, please. On the Samsung device, good morning to you. Can you state your name, please? Can you take the do-rag off, please? What's your name, sir?
Randy Gayton.
Randy Gayton?
Yes, sir.
Your attorney is here, Mr. Gayton. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and he'll come see you when he's done working things out, or
He's the one that Officer Roby had the no recollection.
yes. On the telephone at 313-772-1365. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Fidel Luchi.
Luchi.
Fidel, Fidel. Last name Luchi, Luchie.
Good morning to you, Mr. Luchi. Fidel Luchi trial. All right, I'm gonna give the officers a half-hour grace period from 9 to 9:30. If the officers do not appear, I'll get you out of here. If the officers do appear, we'll put you in the breakout room with an attorney.
Okay.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ricardo Lee. Mr. Lee, I've given you opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do? Bench trial?
Yeah, sure.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lee?
Yes, sir.
All right, come back on May the 11th, 2026 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, May the 11th, 2026 at 9 a.m. I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. Have a good one.
As well. City of Detroit versus Catherine G. Case number SP183-80882, SP186-2242, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please. Take it outside. Catherine G. Take it outside. And then talk on the phone, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Ms. G, please state your name.
Catherine G, state your name for the record, please. Good morning to you. I can't hear you. Catherine G.
And push *6.
Hello,
State your name for the record, please, Ms. G. Good morning to you.
Catherine G. Good morning. I had a question.
All right, speak to Miss Harris, all right? She'll work it out for you, all right? I'm gonna not guilty plea on her behalf, give you a $0 bond. Ms. G, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Harris. She's gonna attempt to get you an update keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Ms. Harris, there's two other cases, an accident and a no insurance proof civil infraction. I wouldn't have any issue with allowing Ms. G to be heard on those two cases. If the city has no objection, setting aside the default. Join the room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. Pass the matter. She's in there, Ms. Harris. Yes. Good morning on the telephone at 313-740-1862. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
My name is Demetrius Gardner.
Demetrius Gardner? Demetrius Gardner. Good morning to you, Mr. Gardner.
Good morning.
Demetrius, okay, I see.
Count one was in a city park when it was closed, in the park after dark.
Oh, well, hold on.
Dismissed promotion on attorney.
I love Miss, she'll find out. All right.
Okay, here's this ROA.
Still got two other tickets anyway.
Okay, I just want to tell you.
All right. All righty. Good morning, Officer White and Corporal Corpick. Maurice Little. When is Maurice Little supposed to?
Maurice Little is supposed to return for pretrial for April the 28th. You appointed him an attorney.
Maurice Little, you're supposed to be, I know that they had you on the docket today, but we appointed you an attorney. Did you ever get in contact? Did that attorney ever get in contact with you?
No, sir.
What's Maurice? Spell Maurice's name.
It's Little's with the.
With the S.
Yes.
Okay.
Put him in the appointment right now. That's how I called it.
All right. You have been rescheduled for, April the 28th. And you should be expecting an attorney to call you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, come back on April the 28th. If you don't hear from that attorney by that time, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, be safe. Have a very good rest of your day. All right, let's go back on the record. Is Ms. Greer ready, Mr. Berry?
She's ready, Your Honor, but we're unable to get her out of the breakout room.
What does she want to do?
We seek a trial date, Your Honor.
All right. When we get her out, we'll continue on until we can get her out. This is the City of Detroit versus Shana, Erica Gracetti, case number SP1869991, SP187000201. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, State your full name, Miss Gazette.
Shanae Erica Gracetti.
Janae Erica Gracetti. We all
Yes.
messed it up. Sorry about that, ma'am.
It's okay.
Today is the date and time, and good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Gracetti, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Mr. Barry, just let Miss Greer know that our May 11th at 9 a.m. Join the room, we'll pass the matter. She's free to leave if she understands that. Ms. Greer, let's go back on the record with Ms. Greer. Ms. Greer, I've given you, it's my understanding you want a trial date, is that correct? She's still there? Unmute yourself, ma'am.
Yeah.
All right, your trial date is gonna be May the 11th, 2026 at 9 a.m., okay?
Okay.
There's nothing further. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Okay.
You're free to leave, Ms. Greer. You can hang up.
Okay.
The Zoom user, good morning to you, ma'am. What is your name, please?
Latoya Glenn, and good morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh, I thought I had left the meeting.
Ms. Greer, I'm gonna put you out, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. You ready, Ms. Greer?
Yes.
Hold on one second. Let me see when this is, I don't see Ms. Harris in the room. Yeah, let's go back on the record with Ms. G. Ms. G, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
She is no insurance, the insurance matters are being dismissed. It's my understanding she already had an informal hearing and she's going to pay the act for that matter.
Oh, she has a proof of insurance. Both insurance matters are going to be dismissed? Let me see.
I believe she has an insurance agent with her as well today to confirm her insurance is valid.
How's that going to give me any? I got the paperwork. You got the paperwork? Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. If you've seen it, we'll take the documentation and put it in her file. Good morning to you. What is your name, sir?
Ken Elkins.
Mr. Elkins. Good morning to you. Good morning. All right. I see you. I'm going to give you the opportunity to speak. Just give me a second, please. Now, you indicated to the court that you had a hearing on the accident matter?
And basically the judge and officers came out of line. So, they just sent a letter out to me, saying that they put a fraud on where I can't get my tax and nothing. The judge, I had told the judge that I wouldn't pay me. He told me I don't care. That's not my court. I flagged him, he talked to him on the phone and everything. He still said you're lying about your insurance.
Found responsible on 3/26/2026. And the insurance was found responsible. I can't do anything about it unless you file an appeal. And I don't know.
Yeah, explain.
It's really no explanation.
I put the wrong VIN number on her paperwork.
She needs to file an appeal now so that.
He said I only had 8 days.
And you didn't do it.
I didn't do it because that, why would I pay somebody I got insurance? I showed him, he talked to him on the phone, and they still said I was lying. What more can I explain? And we told him that the VIN number was wrong, and he still was like, getting rude at the semester.
Have you spoken to Miss Walker about this, Miss Harris?
I did, Your Honor, and that was my understanding both insurance matters were to be dismissed. I can go back to confirm that with her if the court would like.
If she's willing to dismiss them,
She was
yeah,
willing to dismiss, so she was not going to touch the accident ticket, but she was willing to dismiss the insurance matter.
I will dismiss the insurance matter. And you pay the accident ticket.
All right, that's fine. He said I have to the 27th to pay it.
All right.
All right.
All right, case is dismissed, provided. I'm gonna set aside the responsible plea. And provided valid doc. Let me see the documentation.
The second document is showing that they changed the VIN number, Judge.
How do you get a VIN number wrong?
Would you like me to answer that, sir?
Yes.
Yes, when I was doing her quote, my practice before, and I've changed that since this accident, I would grab a VIN number to put it in as a placeholder, making sure to get the VIN number, write it. I forgot to get the VIN number before I write it, and then she got into her accident. Since then, I don't do that any longer because of that situation.
That placeholder VIN number will be a VIN number to another car though, right?
The exact same car, but another car, yes, sir.
Wait a minute, how can it be the exact same car, but another car?
A similar car.
A similar car?
Yes, sir. It's like, as you see, as I wrote to my underwriting, explaining to them that that's what I was doing and I would no longer do that. And as you see, I actually did 4 other vehicles as well. And I changed all of those numbers.
All right. All right, then we'll dismiss those cases for providing valid documentation. Ms. G, if it's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. And are you Elkins?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Elkins, you have a very good rest of your day as well. Best of luck to you both.
Thank you.
All right. City of Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Marvin Eugene Gibson, case number SP 187-47261, SP 187-47401. Thank you. Appearance.
Yes,
Mr. Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Marvin Gibson.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Gibson, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. When you see the prompt, join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
All right.
We'll pass the matter. Let's go back on the record where Mrs. Gracetti. Mr. Gracetti, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client has shown valid documents. We'd seek dismissal.
All right, Ms. Gracetti, I'm going to dismiss your cases for providing valid documentation. If there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Welcome. This is the city of Detroit versus Delar Godbot, case number SP 11275444, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11621668, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 11803558, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 14028566, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 956699, counts 1 and counts 2. 18417759, counts 1, 2, and 3. 19391486, counts 1 and counts 2. 19703282, counts 1 and counts 2. Record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Godbot.
Larry Godbot.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Holden, are you here on behalf of as a support for firm for Mr. Godbot?
Yes, yes, I am, sir.
All right, Mr. Holden, good morning to you. State your name and your organization, please.
Thank you, sir. My name is Peter Holden. I'm a mentor and board member for firm. I'm here in support of Mr. Godbot, who has been showing up at our meetings. Firm and Family Assistance for Renaissance Men, organization to help men reunite with their children, reunite with society, to get their tickets, whatever, their life back in order so they can be a participating citizen of the United States.
All right. I'm very familiar with firm, and I really have a high admiration for the program. So, Mr. Godbot, I have met all the members. Mr. Holden knows me well. And Mr. Bell knows me well. I've come to your events. I've spoken at the graduation. I'm just a proud supporter of the farm program, and I believe in it. And with that being said, I kind of will hold you to a higher standard. You understand me? And I know it may not sound fair, but you know, I believe you sought farm out for some things in your life that you needed to get straight, and based on that, we're gonna hold you to a standard that I believe that farm is and you want to accomplish for yourself. All right. So what that means is, you know, I get a lot of excuses for various reasons of why things haven't been done and things like that. I'm really not going to accept too many excuses from you. We're going to try to bring the best out in you, and we're going to try to make sure that you get back on the road legally, and we'll see what happens. All right.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Berry, you're welcome. Mr. Berry, there's 1, 2, no insurance proofs here that are affecting Mr. Godbot's ability to get clearances here at the 36th District Court. $288 a piece. You owe three other civil infractions that we won't deal with. But if you pay the $288, the two 288s, then you could potentially set yourself up to get a valid driver's license if you don't already have one. But paying those 288s with it, and I say potentially because I don't know what your license looks like in other jurisdictions, but those would at least get you clearances here. So, Mr. Berry, give Mr. Godbot an updated offer. Keep in mind, Mr. Godbot, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay? Join the room, we'll pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Marvin Gibson. Mr. Marvin Gibson, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? Trial date?
Yes, sir.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Gibson?
Yes.
I'll give you a trial date of May the 11th, 2026 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you. Just print something out.
What time that was? May the 11th at what time?
9 a.m.
Okay.
All right, Miss Harris.
Hey,
I
is this
think
by Zoom or do I got to appear?
It's like Burger King, Mr. Gibson. You have it your way, all right?
All right, thank you.
That's what I can come up with.
All right.
All right.
This is Miss Judge Perkins.
Yes.
Can I be excused now?
Hey, thank you. I did have a gentleman yesterday that I would like to see if you guys could consider. What was that gentleman's name yesterday? I told him I'd come. I told him I'd come back tomorrow. When he comes back on the next day, I'll see.
How you hang this thing up?
Let's see. His name is who's that? Mr. Gibson, you're free to leave if you don't have any other questions.
How you hang it up? I don't know how to hang it up. I'll leave.
I'll put you out. All right. So what did you say, Ms. Mallon? Gregory Oliver. Gregory Oliver. That's Miss Maddox. She's got it. All right, Gregory Oliver. So I'll get in touch. He'll be back. I'll get in touch with you guys and see.
Okay, sir, because what we have to do, he can apply online to firm, and that's how we accept because we just already started classes for our course right now. So that would be the proper way to do, and we'll be gladly to accept him if he's qualified, if he wants it, and then we can enclose him into our program.
Very well. Good. All right, Mr. Holden, I'll see you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and God bless.
And God bless you as well. All right, Ms. Harris, this is a long one here. City of Detroit versus Gerald Rashad Grant. Case number SP 104-81101, SP 110-75891, SP 145-8899, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 146-0994, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 146-10041, SP 148-2673, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 149-51691, SP 151-2217, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 152-1774, counts 2 and counts 3, SP 158-4815, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 158-4816, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1611-4042 and 3, SP 1611-731, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1626-9281 and 2, SP 185-2341, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 185-23646, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 162202, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1864264, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1868094, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 168096, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 186-81171, State of Michigan versus Gerald R. Grant, case number SX4512606, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Grant, please state your name.
Gerald Rashad Grant.
All right.
Purposes of argument, my client King request that the warrants be recalled.
I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm going to give your client a $0 bond. Now, I'm going to say this, Mr. Grant. I'm going to be very clear to you. You're going to force my hand if you come back in here with any new tickets. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want you, I just want you to understand, and I think you already know what I mean by that, right?
I do.
All right, Mr. Grant owes 288, 288, 288. And a host of other civil infractions that we won't discuss. Mr. Grant, Ms. Harris is going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, and I'll give him a $0 bond. When you get in the breakout room, speak to Ms. Harris. Let us know what you want to do when you come out. Keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer. Join the room. We'll pass the matter.
That's sir.
You're welcome. How did Corporal Bennett get in? Good morning, Corporal Bennett. All right, there's some officers that didn't appear, so let's go with Evasion is here. I didn't see her come in. Someone's letting the officers in without me knowing about it. What about white? All right, the window is closed for officers. Mr. Hoffman, are you ready on Gayton?
You had a file for Elijah Gayton?
Yes. He's talking to someone else. SP 1512575 counts 1 and counts 3. 1, 2, and 3. No recollection. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Godbot. Mr. Godbot, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Godbot?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, if you got the 288, 2 times, you can potentially set yourself up to get a driver's license. Those are the no insurance proofs that you owe that are affecting your ability to get your driver's license here. I'm going to set a trial date for May the 11th, 2026. If you don't have anything further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Thank
you. You're welcome. This is the city of Detroit versus Elijah Gayton. Case number SP 135-9973, 1, 2, and 3, SP 137-0993, counts 1 and 2 and 3, SP 138-5694, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gayton.
Elijah Romero Gayton. Good morning to you, sir. Good morning, Your Honor. Day, date, and time set for a trial. Corporal Vasion is here. I don't see Officer Perkins, no relation to me, and not that I know of. And then I don't see an Officer Matthews. Mr. Berry, get Mr. Gayton an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, Mr. Gayton, you have an absolute right to a trial. When you see the prompt, join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. Ask the matter. Yes, sir.
Your Honor,
Yes.
as far as you can see, is there anything that might be affecting Mr. Grant's ability to get a valid license?
Yeah, he's got one. Surprisingly, only 2, 3 no insurance proofs. 288, 288, 288.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's pass that. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Aya Lynn Grayson, case number SP 186-3797, counts 1 and counts 2. Ms. Grayson, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please. Ms. Grayson, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please. Here. Yep, she's here. Morning.
It's tight schedule, you know, the park. Okay, this is Iris. Okay. Yeah.
This is the schedule because you park on the side.
Oh,
so now you always know.
So we had a afternoon game, not mess up.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend too. Thank you. Let's pass that matter. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Fidel Luchi. Case number SP 185-6611, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 185-68871. State your name for the record, Mr. Luchi. You have to press *6 to unmute yourself. Where'd he go? Fidel Luchi, press *6 to unmute yourself, please. He's the one that was telling somebody else to press *6.
He knows, because I told him, he's in the hall.
Go tell him to press *6 when we get him out of here.
Yes, I'm Fidel Luchi.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Day is date and time set for a trial. At this time, Officer Essing, I don't have an Officer Essing that is checked in on my docket. And we're going to dismiss your cases on the court's own motion, all right? Mr. Luchi, have a very good rest
Yes,
of your
sir.
day. Best of you.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey,
All right. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Janiyah Grayson. Ms. Grayson.
I'm sorry.
Unmute
I don't know
yourself.
what
And
happened.
can you state your name, please?
Janiyah Grayson.
All right. I'm set for a trial. Ms. Grayson, at this time, is there Officer Frostick? I'm going to dismiss your case on the court's own motion. No officer. I wish you the best of luck. Have a
Thank
very
you.
good rest of your day. You're
You
welcome.
too.
Go back on the record with Mr. Gayton. Mr. Gayton, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks an adjournment, and the prosecutor has no objection in light of the fact that he's going to have his license today.
All right, I'm going to dismiss SP 1370993 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1385694 counts 1 and counts 2, no officer. And since there's no objection on that, I'll give them a pretrial. Come back on the April the 30th at 8:30. I wish you the best of luck on getting a valid driver's license. All right. All right. Thank you, Your Honor. You're welcome. All right. Have a good day. You're welcome. Have better. Thank you. Let's go with the City of Detroit versus Porsche Griffin, case number SP 1794721, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1861192, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Bailey Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Griffin.
Porsche Griffin.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Griffin, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Ms. Griffin owes $336 on an old no insurance proof. That's affecting her ability to get clearances here. She also entered into pled guilty on a marijuana ticket, never paid, and she has 2 other civil infractions never paid. Ms. Griffin, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Again, he's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, we'll pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gerald Grant.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Grant.
Yes, sir.
I'll allow you to pay these reinstatement fees with the understanding that you're gonna have to pay these tickets off
Yes, sir.
at some point.
Yes, sir.
You have to come down to the courthouse and pay them There's no better way I can allow you to do that except to come down to the courthouse. You pay them, you go to the Secretary of State and ask for a valid license. If they don't give you a valid license, then ask them for a printout of everything that's affecting your license. I'm gonna set a pretrial date for 4/30, April the 30th, 2026 at 8:30. If it's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Okay, question. So by April 30th, I have to have the reinstatement fees paid. Is that it?
You need to get the reinstatement fees paid ASAP by April 30th. I would hope that you have gone to the Secretary of State and you out whether you can get a license or not, and you can get that, bring that paperwork in. If you didn't get a license, maybe one of the attorneys can help you.
Okay. And
So
the
pay the
reinstatement
reinstatement ASAP.
Okay, and how much are those, sir?
$45 a piece. Three times 45, 135.
Okay, 3 times 45. Okay. Yes,
All
sir.
right. If it's
Thank you,
nothing
sir.
further, best of luck. You're welcome. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thanks a lot, sir. You too.
City of Detroit versus Ashley Nicole Giles, case number SP 187-89291, SP 187-90081. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Okay, that's the wrong Ashley Giles. Is that Ashley Monique Giles that we're looking for? Scratch that from the record.
Yes.
Ashley Monique Giles, good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Why is that coming up different? Let's see what we got.
I'm trying to get out. I don't know how to get out. This is Grant.
I'll put you out.
All right, thank you, sir.
City of Detroit versus Ashley Monique Giles, case number SP 1597312, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 9966661. Appearance for the record, please. Run her license, please, Ms. Marcus.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Giles, please state your name.
Ashley Dyer.
Good morning to you, Ms. Giles. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counselor.
Purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. Respectfully request that the warrant be withheld.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Giles, I'm going to put you in the breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. When you see the prompt, join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
Pass the matter.
License valid, Your Honor.
Valid license.
You said it is. Your Honor, you said yes. I'm sorry.
Valid license. Mr. Gayton, you're back?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. I was asking, I was told to bring some documentation in regards to the registration and also proof of insurance and also a valid driver's license. I was wondering, is these things done via Zoom or do I have to be in person to do these things?
We usually do it via Zoom. If you can get us the documentation or show it to us over the whatchamacallit. We usually handle you got a camera there, so
yes, sir.
You know how to sign on.
Okay, so I can basically show you over Zoom the paperwork.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I need to know.
Say.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry for disrupting your court. Sorry about that. Okay, thank you.
You run her license. Are you ready on your client, Mr. Gayton, Mr. Baughman?
I am. Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning again.
Good morning. This is called the City of Detroit versus Randy Leon Townsend Gayton. Case number SP 138078, counts one and counts two. SP 12390-163, SP 1284393-2, SP 1286825-1, SP 1512575, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good Friday morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052 for the defendant, Mr. Gayton. Unmute your device. Give the court your full name, please. Well, you're on mute.
Officer Ireton, is he here?
He is.
Was.
He was.
Report her money.
State your name for the record, please, Mr. Gayton.
Randy Gayton.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Day is date and time set for a trial. Officer Roby did appear, Mr. Boffman. He indicated that he had no recollection. Officer Roby appeared. He indicated that he had no recollection.
Yes, Your Honor. So after discussing these matters with the prosecutor and participation with good officer Ireton, the defendant will plead guilty here and now to one count of failure to display on count ending in 3932, where he is charged with driving while license never acquired. The other matters up for trial today will be dismissed, and I stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation.
So one count of failure to display?
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to take the deal, Mr. Gayton?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses? This offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Boffman went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
Oh, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to December 13th, 2021, around 6:37 p.m. City of Detroit, area of Finkel and Cruz. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Couldn't do so, could you?
I'm gonna say this. I did, but he let me go. So I didn't even know that he gave me a ticket for this. So I'm not understanding.
You produced a valid driver's license?
Yes, I showed him. He said, all right, you can go. So I don't know why he gave me a ticket for this.
All right, go back and talk to him. We need to get him in here.
All right, Mr. Gayton, please join the breakout room.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Giles. Ms. Giles, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client wants a pretrial date.
Yes.
That's perfect.
All right, a pretrial date will be April the 30th, 2026 at 8:30. Ms. Giles, if there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you. It's the City of Detroit versus Kavana Danielle George, case number 2677-41981. Appearance for the record, please.
So, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning. State your name for the record, ma'am.
Kavana George.
All right, good morning to you. Day is date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Harris, give Ms. George an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
Pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Griffin. Ms. Griffin, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the offer of the people to enter a plea to the marijuana in a vehicle charge on the basis of a 3-month delayed sentence, as well as the open alcohol in a vehicle as a passenger. The remaining matters to be dismissed.
You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes.
You know the open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger is going to give you 2 points on your driver's license?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
He did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to September the 14th, 2025 at around 1:49 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Brace and Bourbon. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes. Did you say Brace in West Chicago?
This is Bourbon, Bourbon.
That don't sound familiar, but Brace is Brace. I'm gonna say Brace is the street.
Brace is the street?
Yes.
All right, and were you in a motor vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
And were you consuming marijuana while you were in that motor vehicle?
Yes.
And did you have some alcohol in that motor vehicle?
Yes.
Was it open?
It was actually a bottle not open, and the other bottle had like a livery of sipping.
Say that again?
I said it was a bottle that wasn't open, and then it had a bottle that only had like a sip in it.
So you had 2 bottles of alcohol in that motor vehicle, right?
Yes.
All right, and one was open with the sip in it.
Yes.
And had you sipped that bottle of marijuana, you probably wouldn't have had to open alcohol then, huh?
What you say?
I mean, sip that alcohol, you probably wouldn't have had that charge, huh?
The alcohol wasn't even mine.
Well, you're in a motor vehicle, man. You can't be in a motor vehicle with open alcohol.
Even if you're not driving or like not going nowhere.
Yeah, even if you're not going anywhere. I mean, the pretext behind it is that likely, if you're in a motor vehicle with open alcohol, you likely were drinking and you're probably that far away, or the driver was that far away from getting a drunk driving charge maybe, but you're just not supposed to have any alcohol in the motor vehicle that's open. And that means open, meaning that the seal was broken on it, and that some alcohol was, the seal was broken on it. So I'll have to find you guilty of the marijuana charge, consuming marijuana in a motor vehicle, and I have to find you guilty of the open alcohol in motor vehicle passenger. I am going to cut you a little bit of a break. I won't fine you for the open alcohol. I'm going to fine you $240 for the marijuana, stipulate the probable cause. I'll dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, and you have 3 months to pay it. Don't get in any other trouble like this, and pay it by July the 10th. Come back July the 10th at 8:25. You have to pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, ma'am. July the 10th, no other charges like that, and paying that off will dismiss the marijuana charge, not the open alcohol.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day. Maurice Little. They put his off to the 28th, and I think it's a pretrial, right, Miss? So you don't have to worry about it until if he sets another trial date. All right. Take it easy, Officer Marvin. Be safe.
You too.
All right. City of Detroit versus Nina Cost.
I can't hear you. What you say?
I was gonna make a joke about the open alcohol.
Oh, go ahead. What was that?
Tennessee, you're allowed to open alcohol in the car except for the driver. It just can't be within arm's reach of the driver. Every other 9 passengers in the car would be hammered and drinking.
Yeah. And then
In Tennessee,
Wow. With all those hills?
but it's some states where you can't have any alcohol at all. The what do you call those towns? Dry counties.
Not even closed.
Not even closed alcohol.
You can't possess alcohol in the county at all.
Wow.
So they have to drive to another county, drink, and then give them home.
And if
They can't even transport it.
no.
You can't have alcohol in your house.
That's that Alabama stuff.
Prohibition, man. Still prohibition.
Cannot transport it.
You can't even have it.
Look at Mr. Guyton, he's like, oh man, I could live out. No, I'm just messing with you. All right, see you later. City of Detroit versus Nina Saka Margarita Garcia, case number SP 185599991, SP 186690431. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Garcia.
Ninoska Garcia.
Give me the correct pronunciation, ma'am.
Ninoska.
Ninoska Garcia. All right, good morning to you. Day is date and time, and it is set for
A show cause, Your Honor. We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute as to the arraignment.
Are not guilty plea on Ms. Garcia's behalf. Give her a $0 bond. You can run that expired plate along with it, Mr. Berry. Ms. Garcia does have a valid driver's license. Ms. Garcia, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. When you see the prompt, you join the room, you let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Okay, thank you.
That's the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gayton. Mr. Gayton, I've given you an opportunity again to speak to counsel. Counsel, now I'm not joking with you now. Don't smoke in my courtroom. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gayton. Go ahead, Mr. Boffman. What is Mr. Gayton going to do?
He's going to plead guilty to failure to display, Your Honor. He's ready.
How did he say he had a license?
He misunderstood the question after we talked about it. He learned later that he didn't. He did try to display something, but he learned later that it was not valid. Is that correct, Mr. Gayton?
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm just a little slow. That's all, Judge. I'm sorry.
No. I'm not going to say you're slow. You can run that, but you said clearly that I gave him a license.
Yeah.
Did you give him an ID?
No, sir.
Was it a,
No, sir.
what was it a license or an ID, or you gave him nothing?
I gave him nothing.
Find your client guilty as to the amended count of failure to display. Stipulate the probable cause. Will dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated. Thank you.
All right, $240, Mr. Gayton. Pay it or get into a payment plan by April the 11th. I'm marking the file allow payment plan. April 11th. Either pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I've told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If it's nothing further, do it. One of those two things by April the 11th, or get into a payment plan, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You too.
All right, have a great day. All right, you as well. Let's go back on the record with Miss George. Miss George, you want a trial date, ma'am?
Yes, please.
May the 11th, 2026 at 9 a.m. I said April the 11th. If nothing further, Miss George, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you, okay?
Okay, thank you. You too.
City of Detroit versus Dorian Lilly, case number SP 108-73521, SP 130-46231, SP 131-71311, SP 136-15821, SP 157-9543, SP 158-7219, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 184, no, strike that, just 1 and 2. SP 184-9282, counts 2 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please. Ms. Harris.
You want me to run the driver's license, Judge?
Who's that?
Dorian.
Nah, yeah. What happened? Did we lose Ms. Harris? All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Garcia. Ms. Garcia, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client has shown valid documents, and the court has confirmed she has a valid license. We'd seek dismissal.
All right, case is dismissed for providing valid documentation, Ms. Garcia. If it's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you.
You too. Thank you.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lilly. Mr. Berry, can you put your appearance on for Mr. Lilly?
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Lilly.
All right, day is date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Good morning to you, Mr. Lilly. State your name for the record.
Delar and Lilly.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lilly, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris, with Mr. Berry. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, please.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
pass. All right, give me a minute. We take a little bit of a break.
Excuse me, Judge Griffin.
Judge Griffin.
I mean, Perkins. I'm sorry.
Good.
I haven't talked to a lawyer, and I don't know. I'm just here. I'm waiting.
That's what you're gonna have to do. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
And you need to turn your camera on when you're speaking, okay? So we can see what Miss Grant, who Miss Grant is.
I apologize.
All right. Good morning to you. All right. Well, we're getting down there.
All
Going
right.
better. Going better than I thought.
Good morning, Judge.
Uh-oh. There again, you gotta talk to me with your camera on, please. Good morning,
Good
Ms.
morning.
Graves. I know you're not behind the wheel of a car.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to I'm in the passenger seat. I'm going to my dad's funeral.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, ma'am. You're in the passenger seat?
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see. I mean, you have
I can flip the camera if you want me to, so you can see.
I trust you. I don't think you're gonna lie on your dad's funeral day. I don't think that. The problem is you have so many tickets. What I can do is I can set these matters for a trial.
Yeah.
And you just come back on a trial date. Well,
Okay.
I don't, let me see if there's anything affecting your ability to get a license.
I have 4 insurance tickets. I had talked to somebody about that.
You've already been to the Secretary of State, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Where are the insurance tickets? Out of here, out of 36th District Court?
Yes, sir.
This is the City of Detroit versus Teresa Graves, case number SB 107-5526, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1182443, counts 1, 2, and 3, SB 126687881, SB 1286817, counts 1, 2, and 3, SB 1388922, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1438553, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1447003, counts 1, 2, and 3, SB 1447391, SB 144822871, and 2 and 3, SB 1451094, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1451682, counts 1, 2, SB 1490287, SB 1521542, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1532564, counts 1, 2, and 3, SB 1565252, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1642428, counts 2 and 3, SB 1650457, counts 1, 2, and 3, SB 1700764, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 1797, strike the SB 7976681, SB 9207851, 17352489, counts 1 and counts 2 at 17384571, 184019, 801, and 257748081. Ms. Graves, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Teresa Tierra Dion Graves.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, give you a $0 bond. Trial date. Well, I'm gonna give her a pretrial date.
You'll give her a free trial, okay.
Because she'll give her an opportunity to go to the Secretary of State. All right, I'm gonna give you a pretrial date of April the 30th, 2026 at 8:30. What I am also gonna do is I'm gonna allow you to pay the reinstatement fees up front on these no insurance proof. That way you don't have to bring in all the money and a no insurance civil. You owe 1, 2, 3, 4. Was that your understanding?
Yes, sir.
All right, you have the case numbers. I'm gonna allow you to pay reinstatement fee up front on those with the understanding that you're gonna pay those off, but you pay the reinstatement fee up front you can potentially set yourself up to get a valid driver's license, believe it or not, with all this. Come back on the 30th. When you pay it, go to before you come in, make sure it's paid before the 30th and go to the Secretary of State, see if you can get a license. If you can't get a license, you know how to get that printout of everything else that's affecting your license. All right, so that's 4 times 45 is 180, I believe. 4 times 45 is 180. Bring that in as soon as you can. Miss Graves, I do send my deepest condolences to you and your family. Yeah. We'll be praying for you. I know it's going to be a difficult time, but we'll be praying for you. And we hope that you, be able to get a valid license as well. All right. Any further questions, ma'am? Did we lose her? All right. Ms. Graves, you there still? I think we lost her. All right, let's go back on the record with let's pass, Ms. Graves is done. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lilly. Lilly, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Mr. Berry, Mr. Lilly owes 2 no insurance proofs, and he owes a host of other tickets, but 2 no insurance proofs are affecting his ability to get clearances here. What does your client want to do, Mr. Berry?
We seek a trial date, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Lilly, I'll allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front as well. With the understanding that you'll pay it all off.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on one second. Trial date is strike that, May the 11th, 2026 at 9 a.m., Mr. Lilly. If you don't have anything further, I wish you the best of luck. You have to bring that $90 down to the counter. There's no better way I can allow you to pay it, but bring it down to the counter. You bring it down and pay it, then go to the Secretary of State and see if you can get a valid license. If they don't give you a license, ask them for a printout of everything that's affecting your license. All right, sir.
Only question I have, sir, is I have the printout, and the only ones that's affecting that is these 2 no proof of insurance tickets.
Come down there and pay those $245 and try to go get a license, but you're gonna pay those no insurance tickets off. We're not gonna rehash it. I'm just allowing you to pay the first $45 on both of them to get the valid license. All right?
Yes,
so
sir.
You've done your work already.
Yep, I already started working on them. I got them down to 200.
No, listen. The 2 no insurance proofs come to the window. It'll be marked on your file that you can pay $90, $45 a piece. And then you can go get your license, and then you make a payment plan after that.
Yes, sir. I got you. I'm just letting you know I kind of started it backwards. I already sent the 88 on both of them, so I got both of them down to 200. So basically, I'll pay the 400, and those tickets will be clear, sir.
All right, if you pay the whole 400, they'll be clear. But I'm giving you that first 45 now. That 88 didn't go toward the 45.
Yes, sir. Got you.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a great day.
You do as well.
City of Detroit versus Craig Keith Lundy. Case number SP185-88671, SP185-89871. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lundy.
Craig Lundy.
Good morning to you, sir. Day is date and time set for a trial. Officer Jones did appear. Mr. Lundy, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Corporal Jones, if you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. When you see the prompt, join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. We'll pass the matter. Miss Graves?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. I told you I would send our condolences to you, ma'am. You come back on April the 30th. If you can pay those reinstatement fees, come on down before then and see if you can get a valid driver's license, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you. Corporal, I think your defendant never appeared. Garner, Rachel Garner? No Rachel Garner? Corporal, you're free to leave. Bennett, I don't see you in here, Bennett, for anything. Corporal Bennett?
Yes, sir. Maurice Littles. I had a
Yeah, Maurice Little's he was reset. He set a they set him a pretrial for another date. So
you're gonna see me for arrest report? Okay. Okay, Yana, have a good weekend.
Another notice. Be safe, both of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Adriana Lewis. I have Anisha Lewis, not an Adriana Lewis. All right, no Adriana Lewis. Officer White is free to leave. Are you ready, Miss Harris? Can I get Latoya Green's file? Green, I thought I printed it out. Glenn.
Last name is Glenn.
Yes. Whenever you're ready, Ms. Harris, let me know.
Ready.
City of Detroit versus Latoya Glenn, case number U690511524. Appearance for the record, please.
Latoya Glenn.
Sure, on behalf of Ms. Glenn.
Good morning to you, Ms. Glenn. Today is the date and time set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counselor.
Purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. Respectfully request that the warrants be recalled.
Will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Glenn, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
When you see the prompt, join the room. We'll pass the matter. Can you run her license, please? Not Glenn's. A Lewis, Anisha. Oh, did I tell you I went to that at the April restaurant?
Yesterday? What you get?
I got corned beef and I got the Southwest chicken.
She said,
Was it good to South?
What's the Attorney Jenkins that said she liked the Southwest?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. You going, ain't you?
Well, it must be good because
Are they reasonable price?
Oh, $5 a piece or $6 a piece or something like that. I mean, you know. I expect it. That's what it is.
You say you got corned beef and grilled chicken.
Yeah.
You were hungry, Judge.
Nah, I was just trying them, and I asked her. Well, one of them is like, I didn't know how big they were. They got kind of a little fat, but they got regular size egg rolls, like the length, and then I just said I'll try it. And then he wasn't there at first. Then he came in, and he came out. He was like, "Oh, you showed up. Can I get a picture with you?" All that stuff.
I have a file. That's our driver's license.
Is it valid?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
All right. City of Detroit versus Anisha Darlene Lewis. Case number SP 178-41621. Good morning to you, Ms. Lewis. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Anissa Geraldine Lewis.
All right, today is the date and time, and it is set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, give you a $0 bond, and at this time, I'm gonna dismiss your case for providing valid documentation. You have a valid license. If there's nothing further, Ms. Lewis, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, Your Honor, and go green.
Go green, go white, go white. You know? All right. Have a good day, Ms. Lewis.
You too. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Your Honor. I didn't miss a call for Courtney Logan, did I?
No, you didn't. What, you were asleep?
No, I'm just trying to make sure because it said 8:45 on the paper. I just checked the time. I'm like, it's already 10. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it.
No, you haven't missed it. You're up next, Ms. Logan. Good morning, Corporal Jones.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, good to see you.
Great to see you.
No, I didn't mention it because I liked it, but I just didn't think my Officer Wilson heard me.
Oh,
I know. My wife was like, "Is that okay?" I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. That was good to me.
I like, but people have told me that they don't like fixing it. I said, I like it. I don't understand.
All right, everybody likes what they like, right?
Just like they like, I guess.
It is expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything. It's like everything went up but wages.
I said that. We had that. We said the standard living always goes up, but the economy don't.
And the wages, just everything.
Wages is.
Yeah, some of these wages, these folks been making back in 90s.
A lot of them.
I told my son,
Like even
my
ours.
first job paid me $3.85 an hour. He was like, $3.85. I said, yeah, I was a
Like
police cadet.
even.
But back then, 385 was more spending than it is now.
Yeah, gas was a
Than
how
the
much
minimum.
was gas?
Well, less than $1.
My car with $1 did 20 miles.
Put $5 in there now, it ain't going nowhere. You put $5 in your tank right now. Might not buzz, might not move. Your needle might not move.
Like you ever say like $60,000 in 1970? What is it the equivalent to today? You ever did it on the internet?
It's like a couple $100,000.
That was a lot, man.
Like,
Oh, of course. All right, are we ready on Lundy?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lundy. Mr. Lundy, is that Corporal Jones? Good morning to you. Can you state your name, badge number, department for the record, please?
Corporal Jerry Jones, badge 1530, Detroit Police Department. Good
All
morning,
right.
everybody.
Good morning. What's Mr. Lundy want to do?
Your Honor, my client would accept the offer of the people to enter a plea of failure to display for driving on a suspended license, the improperly displayed plate matter to be dismissed.
You want to take the deal?
Yes, sir.
Turn your
Where's
camera
my-
on. Turn your camera on, Mr. Lundy.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay.
Raise your right hand, please.
Okay, you got.
Raise your right hand, please. Swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole
I
truth,
do.
nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. You can turn your camera off now. Maybe that'll help it go through a little better. Mr. Lundy, you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to February the 11th, 2026 at around 12:36 p.m. City of Detroit in the area of Lafayette and St. Albans. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir, I did.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, I was.
The officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, Your Honor.
And why is that?
License had been suspended, and I was unable to get one.
Very well. Find your client guilty as to the amended count of failure to display. Stipulate the probable cause will dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
240. You already owe another 240 you never paid, Mr. Lundy.
Yes, they told me to make sure after I do my after I have my trial to make sure, because you might incur more charges, so I can come down and make a. She said after I do the court thing, come and make a payment arrangements for the. Because altogether it's like 480.
Exactly. All right. When are you going to come down and make the payment arrangements?
I have to make an initial payment, so I would on the 24th was because I got other payment arrangements behind the parking also. Those are going to start on 24th. That's when I get I'm on a fixed income right now, and that's when I was going to get my pay. And I was coming straight down there and make those arrangements.
All right. I'll give you until May 11th on both of those. May 11th, and I'll mark the file allow payment plan.
Okay, yes, that's fine.
All right, do one of two things: pay it at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'm told you can upload the DivDac app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and get into that payment plan on or before May 11th. If it's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day. And Corporal Jones, you be safe out there. We'll see you soon. Best of luck to you as well.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Same to you. Great weekend.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thanks.
Everybody come from Goldberg Street is coming in today. This is the city of Detroit versus Courtney Krista Jordan Logan. Case number SP138534331, SP1476276 counts 3, SP187-42871, V1233822, V1338322. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name.
Courtney Krista Jordan Logan.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Day is date time set for a show cause on the one matter. A purpose of arraignment, counselor?
Your Honor, my client would stand mute.
Will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Are you ready? Ink pen ready, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor.
Miss Logan has a no ops, a no insurance misdemeanor, a driving while license suspended, a failure to vaccinate dog, and a failure to get a dog license. Ms. Logan also owes a no insurance proof, $336. I'll allow her to pay the first $45 up front. Hopefully she can get a valid driver's license. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, Ms. Logan, with Mr. Berry. He's gonna
Okay.
attempt to get you an offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. You see the prompt, join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Your Honor, where does Ms. Logan appear on the docket?
On show cause, and that last case on the show cause is a driving license suspended. All right, let's go back on the record. Yes.
This is Courtney Logan?
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's go. You're welcome. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Glenn. Ms. Glenn, my understanding, you need an appointed attorney.
Yes.
I'm gonna set a pretrial for April the 30th, 2026 at 8:30. That date is set so that that attorney has an opportunity to contact you. I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by your next court date, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot. You understand?
Yes. And you said 8:30, right?
8:30.
Okay.
If you don't have any further questions, Ms. Glenn, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day.
Okay. You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Officer White, good morning to you. You are
Good morning, Your Honor.
free to leave. Miss Lewis never appeared.
Thank you, sir.
All right, be safe.
Will do.
This is the city of Detroit versus Catera Grant, case number SP 146666971, SP 169503111, SP 1698051, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Terica Harris on behalf of Ms. Grant.
Good morning to you, Ms. Grant. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Saray Grant.
All right.
Purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. Respectfully request that the warrants be recalled.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Grant, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. When you see the prompt, join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. We'll pass the matter.
Three 60535 0000.
We're waiting on an attorney. Say what?
No, I was trying to file something, but I don't have like the normal stuff that you file. They must have fell out.
Corporate, you're free to leave. Garner never appeared.
Here I go.
No, not that Garner. Rachel Garner.
Oh.
Okay, thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Be safe. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Well,
Give me a minute, sir. We're waiting on an attorney. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Grant. Ms. Grant, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
She was able to present valid insurance and registration.
Pardon me?
She was able to present valid insurance and registration.
City willing to dismiss?
I will go back and check with Ms. Walker. I just know that the original offer was her to plea on document. But I will go back.
All right.
Okay. Judge, you gonna release him?
I guess shit, I don't have no say so. He just get up and walk out. I don't have no.
No, Judge, you have all to say so.
Look into that.
No say so on that, man.
Till on time, go ahead.
All right, have a good weekend.
You too, Judge.
See you at 1:30.
Yeah, 1:30. You done messed this day up, Miss Marvin.
I messed it. Just keeping them on point, that's all. No, I'm just playing. I wasn't going to be. I picked the wrong Friday.
Let's go back on the record with Miss Logan. Miss Logan was past Grant. Let's go back on the record with Miss Logan. Miss Logan, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to allow her to enter pleas to failure to display for the 2 license charges and to enter pleas to the no vaccination and no license charges on the basis of a 12-month delayed sentence. The remaining matters to be dismissed.
She must be flush with cash.
Not at all.
So, I don't understand. Maybe you don't understand. I'm giving you an opportunity to pay the reinstatement fee up front so you can potentially get yourself a license.
Okay, I could do that. How much is the fee?
$45.
Okay, I could do that.
And then you can, if the allegation is true about the dogs or the dog, go get the dog licensed and vaccinated.
We don't have it, the dog no more. It was from years ago.
Well, I don't know why you didn't set a trial date for that then. All right. So SP, I'm going to bring you back on April the 30th. Come down to the courthouse and pay this $45 reinstatement fee up front.
Okay.
SP, you have to come to the courthouse with the understanding that you're going to pay that whole ticket off, but I'm allowing you to pay the first $45 up front. Do you have any dogs?
No, sir.
All right, come back April the 30th, 2026, pay that reinstatement fee up front, go to the Secretary of State, see if the Secretary of State will give you a valid license. If they don't give you a valid license, ask them for a printout, everything affecting your license, okay?
Okay, sir.
Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, same to you.
Okay, you're welcome. This is City of Detroit versus Demetrius Gardner, case number SP 108-07901. SP 133-42901. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Garner.
Demetrius Earl Gardner.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Berry, Mr. Gardner owes $288 on an old no insurance proof. He also owes $120 on an old no improper towing, but that's the no insurance proof is what's affecting his ability to get a license. Mr. Gardner, I'm gonna put you, or at least get clearances here. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know when you want to do when you come out. He's in there, Mr. Berry. We'll pass the matter. Go back on the record with Ms. Grant, Ms. Harris.
City is recommending a dismissal.
All right, Ms. Grant, case is dismissed for providing valid docs. If it's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you. And I'll waive the warrant fee. You'll have to pay these two civil infractions that you got a long time ago. It's failure to secure passenger and a seatbelt ticket. If there's nothing further, Ms. Grant, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
I have a question, Your Honor.
What is that?
So in total, I paid $618 in tickets. So you said I still have one ticket remaining?
Two tickets, two state tickets, failure to display. Strike that. Failure to secure passenger and failure to wear a seatbelt.
Okay, so how much are those tickets?
One ticket is 184. The other ticket is 118.
$184 and $118. Just don't drink.
State tickets with an SX, starting with SX. If there's nothing further, Mrs. Grant, you have a very good rest of your day.
All right, thank you.
Our best of luck to you. This is the City of Detroit versus Latisia Low. Case number SP 1424174, counts 2 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Latisia Low.
Latisia Low, I'm sorry.
On behalf of Ms. Low.
All right. Good morning to you, Ms. Low. Today is the date and time, and it is set for a arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor. Purposes of arraignment.
Purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. Respectfully request that the warrant be recalled.
All right. Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Low has a valid license, and she owes an improper display of plate that came along with that. Ms. Low, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. We'll pass.
Okay, Your Honor.
You're welcome. What do you got? Any plans this weekend, Ms. Hoppers? How's your grass looking?
I noticed that it's growing. I gotta get that other stuff you said, that grub stuff.
No, that you know something. I think I put mine down a little too early.
But that's what I thought too, because it's been the weather change.
Yeah.
So I said I might still be safe with that.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
I gotta go help my friend. She got diagnosed with breast cancer. She just had surgery. That's the only thing I'm helping her do. Helping her kind of get
good. And how is she? Is she okay?
I talked to her last night. She seemed to be. I was resting.
Okay, good.
So hopefully she coming home Saturday. Yeah, that's about it, Judge. So many people, every time I look up, every time I talk to somebody, it's like somebody's, asking me. Huh?
Yeah, I told you we that age, Miss Mike.
I know. Sometimes we don't feel it though. Other than that, what about you, Judge?
Nothing. sit around and find something to do with myself.
Yeah, I scheduled the wrong vacation days. I wanted them last week. One last Friday. No wonder it got approved. Other than that, still trying to wait for that check from my roof to come in. It ain't coming in. That. Because they kind of ready to start, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to find my roofer. Goodness. 248-533-3385. Good morning to you. What is your name?
My name is Martina Good.
Good?
Yes, sir.
Why are you so late?
I'm having an outage over here in my area. I'm in Oak Park, and I'm sorry, and my internet is down. I've been on the phone with the courts and stuff, and I just found the paper. The other paper it gave me the second option. I asked them, was there anything I could send them? I got an outage notification. I left 2 voicemails on a voicemail, the number the court gave me. So I just found this paper, and I just tried to log in.
All right. When our license, Ms. Marcus? All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Garner. Mr. Garner, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We seek a trial date, Your Honor.
All right, that's what you want to do, Mr. Garner?
Yes, sir. Yep.
You see you owe that 288, sir?
Yes.
All right, if you say that, you can potentially set yourself up to get a valid license. You pay that 288. All right, come back on May the 11th at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, Mr. Garner, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
I have one question. I paid $240 when I came down and got this court date. Do that go towards the $288?
No, that was probably, there may have been a bond. I don't know. It should have it on your receipt.
Okay.
All right. Best of luck
All right.
to you.
You say May the 11th?
Yes. Why is this in
Thank you.
here? You're welcome. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Traviana Latrice Long, case number SP 1351582, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1490964, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 149102111, SP 1874000, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1874011, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 8938660, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 9840801, SP 989978, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 99446, strike that. SP 994486, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Long.
Treviana Long.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Day is date and time.
I do want to apologize for being late today. I didn't, my phone service was off.
All right, good morning to you, Ms. Long. Day is date and time set for a
trial and show cause.
Couldn't, not trial, pre-trial or trial?
Trial, it says trial.
That's another one that's supposed to be probably done on another date as well. Where's the show cause? For purposes of arraignment on the show cause,
we would, my client would stand mute then.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. See here, what is going on? A couple of these have done that today.
Hello?
Hold on one second, Ms. Lowe. Let's see.
What's your name?
Traviana Long, TRIVIA. Oh, those are in warrant status, Mr. You do have one that's set for trial at 8:45. I don't see how that was why that was entered into like that.
You said 8:45 set for trial.
One was set for show cause, one was set for trial. That's why Officer Bush appeared.
Oh, yeah, must have been a mistake.
That was a mistake, but Officer Bush did appear. You ready for the list, Mr. Berry? She has a valid license, nevertheless. You ready for the list?
Ready, Your Honor.
Unregistered, untitled. False proof of insurance. Driving while license suspended, repeat offender. No insurance misdemeanor. Unregistered, untitled. A no ops. An improper plate. An improper plate. No insurance misdemeanor. An improper display of plate, civil infraction. Operating while texting, civil infraction. License improper. No insurance misdemeanor. Drove while license expired. Drove while license suspended, repeat offender. No insurance misdemeanor. Unregistered, untitled. Allowing. Unregistered, untitled. And a no insurance misdemeanor. I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll recall the warrants and give her a $0 bond. Again, congratulations on the license, Ms. Long. It's valid, Mr. Berry. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room. Mr. Berry's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. We'll pass the matter.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lowe. Ms. Lowe, is my understanding you want a trial date?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, come back on May the 11th at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you. You're welcome.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. City of Detroit versus Martina Good. Case number SP 107-6209, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 109-3793, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 109-38471. It's State of Michigan versus Martina Good, case number SX 34732861. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Martina Good.
Purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. Respectfully request that the warrants be recalled.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on Ms. Good's behalf. Give Ms. Good a $0 bond. Ms. Good, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's going to attempt to get you an offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
She's in the room. Ms. Harris will pass the matter.
Yeah, the podcast was good again, Judge. I know that. What was the mayor? What was he from?
He's from Inkster.
Inkster? Yeah, I understand. They doing a lot over there. He seemed like he was a pretty cool cat. Pretty cool.
You ready, Mr. Berry? Ms. Harris, you ready?
Ready.
Go back on the record with Ms. Good. Ms. Good, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client wants a pretrial date.
Yes, Your Honor.
April the 30th, 2026 at 8:30, Ms. Good. If it's something further, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Okay. Bye-bye.
You liked it, huh? He's a cool guy. He's a very cool
Seemed
guy.
like he was a really cool.
He's a very cool guy. I think we have, I think my brother's gonna come on again this week, and we have Mike Morris coming May the 5th.
Get top dog.
I don't know if they're out of Michigan. I don't know.
That would be it. Like, what are they? What are they out of Michigan?
I don't know. I really don't know.
That's really nice.
Oh, excuse me. I told him I don't even watch the podcast. I can't watch myself.
You can't watch it.
No,
You gotta go and critique and stuff.
no, man, I can't.
A lot of people say that now. When your actors say that. They watch their own movies.
They do?
I've heard a lot of actors say that,
Like A-list actors?
I've heard it a couple times. I can't recall who said it,
Oh.
but I've heard them say like, no, I didn't watch it. And I'd be like, you didn't watch it?
I was asking whether I had a trait of an A-list actor then.
Oh, that's what the question really was. You never know, Judge. Might be in a movie. You definitely could probably be one of those.
Well, I'll tell you.
Probably could definitely get on Tubi.
Well, one of us, everybody get on Tubi. Well, one of us didn't turn me down.
Who turned you down? Oh. Oh. Hey, the court, they be making movies around here. They got this movie called The Coney. Have you seen it on TV?
No, that's
You saw it?
No, I didn't see the Coney, but I saw another Tubi movie. I liked it.
Oh, okay.
It was a Southwest Detroit about I forget the name of it. I gotta see the Coney because that's
The one
that's
about,
Coates.
It's another real
The drug dealers in Southwest Detroit.
What was the name of that movie? It was real good. I can think of the movie
Here, you speak of Tubi. I just got a text from Tubi. email.
Oh, from Tubi. The court, we do some movies around here together.
Have you seen the Coney?
Yes, I seen it. I had to watch it.
Is it any good?
It's okay.
That's Coates.
Yeah.
Officer
But
Coates.
it was good though to watch them.
But did you, was that?
But I did like the moral of the movie. But it's a Tubi movie, so they all kind of like
Low budget.
Yeah. It wasn't bad. I watched it.
Free to leave.
Miss Good is good to leave. She's good. Miss Good is good. She didn't ever leave. Miss Good, you're good. You can go if you have your court date. I don't think she's hearing it. She probably clicked off and clicked on another line.
This is another movie. It's like when you go back home, you watch the Blob. Remember the movie The Blob?
No.
You never watched
The Blob.
When I was little, that was the most scariest movie in the world. I saw that movie as an adult. I said they had to be joking. You never saw The Blob? It was like real scary. The Blob.
I heard of it.
Creeping at the doors and stuff. It was coming in and attacking people.
I think I remember. I didn't think I ever really saw
I
it.
saw that movie. It's like they was pushing something under the door. I said they had to be terrified. Yeah. But then some of them old movies be real scary still. Like I went to go saw Vertigo, and but that was an Alfred Hitchcock movie. I saw it. I went to the theater and watched it. And I was still kind of scary though. Well, I think yeah. See, look.
A girl from Detroit. She's in Atlanta for the last 10. Killed her. You know, I
What's
found
her name?
Her name is Qualisha Burns. She's younger, 36.
They killed her.
Yeah. I guess her stage name was Sadidi. They found her. They found her in a SUV in Atlanta. She's been gone from here for 10 years. I guess so. I don't know why my buddy sent me that, but I guess because she had the Detroit connection.
So there's a lot of young people that have moved to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
She a designer dancer?
I would imagine with the stage name Sadidi. Yeah. Looked like she had charges up here in the past for that.
Judge Perkins, Mr. Marvin. What's your name? Are you the defendant or are you calling for somebody else? What is her name? You said Tanny Green. Oh, Tanny. She's got a question for us. Unfortunately, when you said she has cancer, when does she plan to get out of the hospital? I didn't hear the last part. You talking so fast. Tanny Green, spirit form. Yeah, unfortunately, if you're not even though you're not a moving on man for her, unfortunately, you're not an attorney, you can't stand in for okay. Only an attorney can stand in for it. So like just being funny. Stand in. Like sorry to hear about attorney in this situation. The court has procedures and you don't show cause, we normally issue a warrant for your arrest. But the good thing about that thing is when we do issue the warrant for her, it's a no money bond. So she can always call me or come down to the court. We can give her a new date. There's no bond attached to it. So if she's up and able to come, she can just call me. Because if I give her a new date, do you think she'll be able to appear? Okay, that's fine. Well, I can say this. Just cancel, so I do understand. Okay. Say it one more time. Correct. So, do you think your movie will be able to appear in court because of her situation? But she may not be able to. I could give her a court date in May. But do you think she would be able to?
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Long. Ms. Long, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial date.
All right. Ms. Long, come back on May the 11th, 2026 at 9 a.m., okay?
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you. The same.
All right, thank you. Okay.